Want to say shalom, shalom, the brother Kadash. Want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles. Peace, blessings, and honors to all the brothers in this truth and the elders. This is what if we woke up tomorrow and ... which is hyperinflation. So I'm gonna name this one hyperinflation, right? And you see on your screen, it's just a little meme that's been shown around. But I'll be making these videos and I have these pictures of these different memes and these different posts that I see on social media because this is what's going around. This is what people are talking about. I don't know if like these different social medias is just trafficking these things towards my way since I'm into all these different things, but I'm seeing a lot, and these things be having a lot of comments. I go through the comment board and there be a lot of people, hundreds of people that be commenting and giving their opinions on these different things. So, the world is getting right. It's getting ready, and a lot of people gonna be caught off guard at the same time, but the spirit of the end is out there. It says regular. Now it says 889 plus 939 premium 989. Now that's a lot. If you got a premium car, you may want to just put regular gas in there. Because you got to pay $100. Like right now, all my cars take premium. I probably pay 30 more cent or something like that. 30 more cent, 30 cent more, or maybe like $1 more. I forgot exactly what it be, for premium. But when it gets up to hyperinflation, you're paying $100 more. And this is for 1 gallon. So who's going to have $900 to $1,000 to go to the gas station to get 1 gallon? 1 gallon ain't going to get you. What are these cars doing? 25 miles a gallon, 30 miles a gallon. If you got some BS and a BS, if you got a Honda or something like that, you might get 60 miles a gallon. But what is that going to do for you when you just paid $1,000 for it? Imagine the food prices, the gas prices, the prices of everything. That's hyperinflation, man. So that's what it means for hyperinflation, because the dollar is going to be devalued. When you go to your store, some things that cost $5 might cost $50. That's hyperinflation. And then you got inflation. That thing that costs $5 might be $10, might be $7. It went up a little bit, which we see that right now. Go to your store, you can see that right now. But imagine when you go to the store and that one little cheese pizza that was $3 is now $35 for that same pizza. Woo! Yes, what they say? Shit got real. Or shit hits the fan. Shit gonna hit the fan, man. And this is coming, man. It's so many warnings out there. There's people that are farmers. There's people that's in the military. There's people that's in different professions that's warning people like, look, man, this is about to come. This is about to happen. Esau wants to take the paper dollar because he wants to complete his new world order, which is the internet of all things, meaning all things hooked up to the internet and everything digital. And he want a digital currency. That's why you see the digital currency so big right now. And he wants to get rid of fiat money. But that's the mark of the beast if you take the chip, man. And that's your ass if you take the chip. Revelations 14. I had a brother, which is a very cool dude, man. Oh, man. Very, very, very cool dude. Man, I wish that if we would have met each other, I wish we could be each other again in the kingdom. I'll say that, where we could really be brothers, because the only thing that was stopping me and him from really clicking it off and being really, really cool is that I was in this truth, and he's into like the whole Bitcoin stuff, and he wanted to get me to invest in it. And he was like, man, look, we can make a lot of money, real recognize real, so he was on, let's just say I got a strong liking towards him because he was on my level. And it was refreshing to see someone that was on my level around my same age group. It's not too many Israelite men that I met that was on like a financial income level as me around my age group. So to finally meet one, I could see it right. He could see it, I could see it. We both could see it and notice like, dang, okay, he a big dog. But the problem is like we just in two different places. Here I am. I want to be a prophet of the Lord, the hopeful elect that's in this truth, and I could see that that's they whole new world order that they're trying to get to. And I was telling him that, but he's on some, man, we got to get more money, we got to make more money, we got to get, more wealthier, get more ranked up in the society, and he ain't really into even though he did say that he used to go to church or something like that, or has some type of spiritual connection to the Lord. His focus is investing in these digital currencies. Me, I'd say I got to stay away from it because I don't want to be tempted when the mark of the beast come. If you then invested in this digital currency and you then got $1 million in there, then the mark of the beast come, well, that's going to put more temptation on your plate. So I said, look, I already know that's the beast system. That's their whole new system. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I'm good. You see what I'm saying? This is Zephaniah chapter 1. Since we speaking on that, verse 14, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near. It hasten greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Yeah, when you, man, look, you go down the street and you go to your gas station, and the gas is $1,000 for 1 gallon, you're gonna cry bitterly because that means that everything else is going to be super high too. That means it's over with. You better get you some type of dirt bike, and then you dudes are sitting behind the screen kind of small, and because you got Teslas and electric vehicles and stuff like that. I mean, if the gas is this much, how much you think your electric bill is going to be for using a kilowatt of electricity? Yeah, that's hyperinflation. Everything goes up. So yeah, verse 15, it says, the day is the day of wrath, of great trouble and distress. This is great trouble and distress. A day of wasteness and desolation. A day of darkness and gloominess. A day of clouds and thick darkness. A day of trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men. This is distress upon men, what you're looking at. It says that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against the Lord. And their blood shall be poured out as the dust, and their flesh as the dust. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by fire of jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of them that dwell in the land. And this is just talking about when it says neither your silver or gold, your currency, your money. It's not going to be able to deliver you. And now you're seeing how it's not going to be able to deliver you because things like hyperinflation. You can have $1 million saved up, but when it's $1,000 for 1 gallon, then your money's not going to really do much for you. You could kind of see that. And that's going to cause what? Distress upon man. Oh, man, this is a great precept. Let me pull this one. That's going to cause a great distress upon man. This is James chapter 5. Here, let me see if I can find it. Verse 3. This is no. Verse 1. This is a great precept. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you," which is the same thing as distress, right? "Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten." It says, "Your gold and your silver is cankered." And when I looked up on Bible Blue Letter, if you go to Bible Blue Letter, you type in James 5, and then you go to the Strong's, you type the Strong's box, and you go to verse 3, and then you go to the Strong's for cankered. It said rust. It went back to rusted, meaning that your gold and your silver is rusted. It's and it tells you that right after it says, "And the rust of them shall be the witness against you." So it's rusted, meaning it's worthless. It's worthless, which goes into hyperinflation. Like today, we're not trading by gold and silver anymore. We're doing it with fiat currency. Now, if your fiat currency, what's the equivalent to fiat currency being rusted like gold and silver? Hyperinflation. Devalue of your dollar. Meaning $100 bill is not worth $100 like it is today. It might be only worth equivalent to $1. You see what I'm saying? So when you used to pay $3 for a gallon of gas, now you're paying $1,000 for a gallon of gas. That's the same thing as saying your gold and your silver is cankered. It's rusted. Oh, that's such a beautiful precept. I mean, don't if you watching the video, won't you agree? That's such a beautiful precept for this hyperinflation. It says, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last day. Because a lot of brothers, I mean, I ain't gonna say a lot of brothers, but a lot of people out here in the world, they heaping up treasures. You know, they stacking it up. You know, they think that's gonna save them. But that's why I pull Zephaniah 1. It says, your silver and your gold should not be able to save you. Verse 4, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and cries of them which have reaped or enter into the ears of the Lord. Yeah, so even like you got your CEOs, you know, they gonna feel it too, man. That own these companies and they paying people minimum wage $10 an hour while they making billions and stuff like that. This hyperinflation, everybody's gonna feel it. Matter of fact, they're gonna feel it so much that they're gonna completely get rid of fiat dollar and they're gonna go to a new system, which is digital currencies. And the government, the federal, is going to come out with their own digital currency. And no, Bitcoin and Ethereum is not going to work hand in hand with the federal digital currencies, like the guy from AMTV like to say, you know, because he's trying to get people to invest in Bitcoin. No, when the government makes a digital currency and they go public with it, they're going to get rid of all their competition, or they're going to absorb their competition. You're going to have two chances. Get down, two choices. As far as these other digital currencies, get down or lay down with the big dog. You think the government is going to come out with a federal digital currency, but allow Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other currencies to, you know, people don't have to really get the government's digital currency. They could go and get Bitcoin if they want to. Get the fuck out of here. That's like the dollar. Like we got the dollar right now, but there's other dollars out there, fiat currency dollars out there that people actually could go to the store and buy and sell with. You think the government is going to allow that? They tax you on every single thing you do. You buy something, you get taxed. You sell something, you get taxed. Come on, man. When the government comes out with a digital currency and they finally go official with it, all their competition is going to get destroyed or absorbed, meaning you're going to have to sell out to the government and get absorbed and be a part of the government in some type of way. But you're not going to be able to do your own thing where it's just Bitcoin and people could trade and use Bitcoin. No, you're going to have to just go pretty much work for the government and be a government employee, or you're going to get destroyed. They're going to destroy all those different currencies. But we shall see, though. We shall see. You know, one more precept. And when they come with a digital currency, it's going to be too much of a hassle to continue using your phone. It's going to be too much of a hassle to use computers and stuff. They want something that's going to be quick. Where you in the line, you ain't got to pull, you know, a mom, she got 3 kids. She kind of got to dig in her purse and pull out a phone, you know, and scan. And then she got to pull up the app. And then, you know, she got one baby in her hand and she's trying to do this with one hand. And then she kind of got to scan the phone across the scanner to pay using her new federal digital currency. No, man, they want to put a chip right in your hand. You go right up to the screen, you scan your hand, boop, you pay for it. You out the door. We gonna see. This is Isaiah chapter 13. I just want to get straight to the point because it really goes and break it down here. Let me see. All right, you know what? Let's just go into it. Let's start at verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedges of Ophir. Because you women are going to see right now, you women think you could hop on OnlyFans, sell your body, do this, do that, or go into some music, and you could get currency, you could get fiat currency, and you don't need a man. But when when gas prices are looking like this, you gonna figure out you need a man, you know. So a man gonna be more precious than fine gold because there ain't gonna be that many men left. Read Second Esdras chapter 16 for that, because they gonna be killed by the sword or famine. It says, "Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall move out her place, and the wrath in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, in the day of his fierce anger, it should be as fro, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land." Because why was everybody leaving their lands? Because they wanted to come to Babylon the Great, America, right? In order to chase that American dream. You know, they wanted to come here and get rich. They wanted to come over here and get money. You know, but when there ain't no money to get and there's hyperinflation, people gonna be like, well, why am I here? Let me go back home, you know, amongst my people. But everyone that is found should be thrusted through, and everyone that is joined into them. Who is the them? The Edomites, man. The ones that build up this, the ones that's in rulership here in Mystery Babylon, America. The ones that's joined into them shall fall by the sword. If you join into them, that's why it says in Revelation chapter 18, come up out of her, my people. If you join into her and into them, you gonna die by the sword, man. Verse 16, their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. A lot of people don't like to bring that up. Psalms 40, you know, they refrain their lips from the fullness of the truth, the volume of the book, because they don't want to talk about these bad things because they don't want to be hated. It says their children also should be dashed to pieces. It's going to be hard for children out here, man. It says their houses shall be spoiled. It's going to be hard for houses out here, man. Because a lot of people are going to be kicking in doors and shooting through houses. Houses is going to have a hard time out here, man. It says, and their wives ravished. And a lot of people don't want to talk about that. I had to pause on that one. Because a lot of people don't want to talk about that. We see it in The Walking Dead. We see it in all these movies, man. When there's no law enforcement. Because guess what? Guess what law enforcement need in order to go to work? They need fucking gas. They squad cars. You know, they used to have the old cars, but now they got Chargers and Ford Explorers and stuff like that. Those run on gas. What they gonna do? Ride bikes and just walk? If they gotta go 30 miles away or 20 miles away or 10 miles away to get to a car, they just gonna walk or ride a bike? So when there's no law enforcement, man, because they at home with their families trying to survive, and it's just all hell breaking loose, forever purge on the street. A lot of men are gonna take what they want, man, and that includes what they gonna take from women. And they don't care if she was married to a man or whatever. If they catch her out there and she's a beautiful woman and she's an Instagram model, you think they're gonna say, "Oh, look, let me take you out on a date"? You got to pay $1,000 for 1 gallon of gas. They gonna say, "Look, you coming with me, and I'm going to force you to do things, and you're going to stay with me until I'm done with you." They not going to say, "Let's get to know each other." They going to take what they want, man. So a lot of people don't want to talk about that, and I understand that we get hated for talking about this truth, but that's just the truth, man. The truth is ugly. That's why if you go back to verse 13, it says, in the day of his fierce anger. This is not some end of the world type thing where you could just live it up and do your thing and you gonna be partying on the streets while all hell is breaking. No, man. All hell gonna be breaking loose. The Lord is about to judge the earth and punish the earth. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which should not regard silver, and as for gold, they should not delight in it. Why? Because your gold and your silver, your money ain't gonna be worth shit. Because the truth is, it's not worth shit right now. And that's just the truth of it. That's another truth of it. That's why those are carnal things. Those are things of the world. 1 John 2:15, love not the things of the world. That's why I see a lot of brothers out here, man, that I done grew up with, went to school with. They rappers. They chasing some type of sports career and all that stuff, really to get money. You know, but you should be, if you're an Israelite, you should be seeking the Lord to get salvation. Matter of fact, I have to do it. I gotta go to it. Because none of that shit's going to matter. Here you is, you doing all this and you ain't doing nothing for the Lord. When all hell break loose and none of that matters anymore, then what? This is Matthew chapter 6, straight to the point, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for tomorrow, for tomorrow shall take no thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. And that goes back to Zephaniah 1, Isaiah chapter 13. That's the evil thereof. So you got to get ready, man. And like I said, you Israelite, seek ye first the kingdom of God before your rap career, before your basketball career. So with that, hopefully this has been edifying. The brother Kadash, I'm going to say salvation to the elect. Shalom.